Tejasa dharmayena samritam.
Tejasa dharmayena samritam.
Tejasa dharmayena samritam.
Tejasa dharmayena samritam.
Kama prakasha chadisho mahatmanam.
Kama prakasha chadisho mahatmanam.
Duratyayaste mahima giram pate.
Duratyayaste mahima giram pate.
Varupameta sadasat paravaram.
Varupameta sadasat paravaram.
Tejasa dharmayena samritam.
Tejasa dharmayena samritam.
Kama prakasha chadisho mahatmanam.
Kama prakasha chadisho mahatmanam.
Duratyayaste mahima giram pate.
Duratyayaste mahima giram pate.
Vadrupameta sadasat paravaram.
Varupameta sadasat paravaram.
Tejasa dharam mayena samritam.
Tejasa dharmayena samritam.
Tama prakashascha sadrishu mahatmanam.
Tama prakashascha mahatmanam.
Duratyayaste mahima giram pate.
Duratyayaste mahima giram pate.
Tvadrupametat sarasat paravaram.
Tvatejasa dharmamayena samritam.
Tvatejasa dharmamayena samritam.
Dhamma prakashascha drusho mahatmanam.
Dhamma prakasha sadrisho mahatmanam.
Duratyayaste mahima girampate.
Duratyayaste mahima girampate.
Tadrupameta sadasat paravaram.
Tvadrupameta sarasat paravaram.
Tvatejasa dharmamayena samritam.
Tvatejasa dharmamayena samritam.
Tamaha prakashascha drishyo mahatmanam.
Tamaha prakasha sadrisho mahatmanam.
Durachayaste mahima girampate.
Duratyayaste mahima girampate.
Tatrupamitat satasat paravaram.
Tvatrupamita sarasat paravaram.
Tvatejasa dharmamayena samritam.
Tvatejasa dharmamayena samritam.
Dhamma prakashascha drusho mahatmanam.
Dhamma prakasha sadrisho mahatmanam.
Duratyayaste mahima girampate.
Duratyayaste mahima girampate.
Tadrupameta sadasat paravaram.
Tvatrupamita sarasat paravaram. Tvatejasa dharmamayena samritam. Dhamma prakasha sadrisho mahatmanam. Duratyayaste mahima girampate. Tvarupameta sarasat paravaram. Tvatejasa dharmamayena samritam. Dhamma prakasha sadrisho mahatmanam. Duratyayaste mahima girampate. Tvatrupameta sarasat paravaram.
Tvatejasa
Tvatejasa
by your effulgence.
by your effulgence.
En français, en anglais.
Allemand.
Je sais pas de réponse.
Il y a que des
English.
Qui c'est qui comprend pas l'anglais? Ok, tout le monde comprend l'anglais, c'est bon. Dhamma mayena, which is full of religious principles.
Which is full of religious principles.
Samritam, dissipated. Tama, darkness. Prakashacha, illumination also. Drisha, of all directions. Mahatmanam, of great learned personalities. Duratyaya, insurmountable. Te, your. Mahima, glories. Girampate, O master of speech. Tatrupam, your manifestation. Etat, this. Sadasat, manifested and unmanifested.
Manifested and unmanifested.
Para Avaram,
Pararam,
superior and inferior.
superior and inferior.
Translation: O Master of the Mahajan Parish is offering prayers to the Sudarshan Chakra. O Master of Speech, by your effulgence, full of religious principles, the darkness of the world is dissipated, and the knowledge of learned persons or great souls is manifested. Indeed, no one can surpass the effulgence, for all things, manifested and unmanifested, gross and subtle, superior and inferior, are but various forms of you that are manifested by your effulgence. Purport: without illumination, nothing can be seen, especially in this material world. The illumination in this world emanates from the effulgence of Sudarshan, the original vision of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The illuminating principles of the sun, the moon, and fire emanate from Sudarshan. Similarly, illumination by knowledge also comes from Sudarshan, because with the illumination of Sudarshan one can distinguish one thing from another, the superior from the inferior. Generally, people accept a powerful yogi like Gopaswami as wonderfully superior. But if such a person is chased by the Sudarshan chakra, we can see his real identity and understand how inferior he is because of his dealings with devotees. Om Gyanatimilandasya Gyanam Galashalakya Chakshulunmilitamina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manubhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadadisva Padantikam Tva Tejasa effulgence. This verse speaks about dissipating the darkness, dissipating ignorance, dissipating non-discrimination between superior and inferior. So Teja is effulgence, Teja. So, and it is said here that the light, without illumination, nothing can be seen, especially in this material world. Okay? So matter and the material world in which we live is dark by nature. And darkness cannot produce light. Light can produce darkness. If we turn around from light, we see shadow, we see darkness. But if we turn around darkness, you don't see light. Yeah. So, matter cannot produce life. Life is light. Matter cannot produce light. So, the light by which we can see this illumination of this world emanates from the effulgence of Sudarshan, the original vision of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the light doesn't come from matter, it comes from outside of matter. It comes from the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, the original source of light, which is transmitted to this dark globe of the material universe through his vision, or in other words, through the Sudarshan chakra. And then we can say that if God or the Supreme Personality of the illuminated world, Godhead, if the Supreme Personality of this illuminated world doesn't send his darshan to this world, we cannot see. If he doesn't give the power to see to our eyes, we cannot see. Therefore, the other day, when Prabhu was explaining, the verse, was commenting on the verse that darshan, or vision, we can say to take darshan, to receive darshan, and to give darshan. So commonly we say, I'm going to take darshan. Please go and take darshan, Prabhu, the deities. Also when we speak about a devotee, an advanced devotee or sadhu, we say more like, can I have your darshan? Like that. I'm going to take darshan of this. No. Anyway, for the deities, we often commonly say, I'm going to take, please go and take darshan. So we take darshan. Okay. We could say also receive darshan, because it's given to us. It's very, very nice. Every day, every morning, if possible. Not if possible, it's supposed to be like that for sadhaka. Every morning we receive the darshan, we receive the vision. And what vision? The deities, curtains they open, and we receive the darshan. Also, we give darshan. We give darshan when the Lord, when the curtains open. We give the darshan of our souls. You can see. And the Lord, mainly the Lord Himself, gives darshan. He gives us vision. Okay? What? Look what? Hare Krishna. So there is two worlds. We live in the world of total darkness, and there is a world of light. Tama, Soma, Jyoti, Gama. We have to leave this world and go to the other world. We have to leave the world of darkness with a little light, but the light coming from the other world, and go to the world where the light is coming from. Natad Vashayate Surya, Nashashanka Napavaka, Gadvana Nivastante, Tad Dhamma Paramamama. And Lord Krishna, in Bhagavad Gita, he said, this world is my world. Tad Dhamma Paramamama. That's my world. And once you go there, Gadvana Nivartante, you don't come back. So it's a good goal in life. Not in life, in this life. It's a good goal for this life. That in this lifetime we have to get ready all our paper, visa, money, everything to fly to the other world at the end of this life. Yes, it's good. Krishna said, "Please come, and when you come, you don't come back." That's a good thing.
One-way ticket.
Huh?
One-way ticket.
One-way ticket. Yeah.
Eternal holiday.
Eternal holiday. Okay?
No, you have to serve Krishna.
Yeah. Sometimes when devotee were giving class here, they said, don't think that when you go back to the spiritual world, it's going to be holiday. You're going to work more than now. Eternally. Yes. But with voluntarily service, pleasing the senses of the Lord. Yes. So then the desire can express itself. The desire of the soul can. Yes, because when the soul is cured from his disease, no more disease, but no more life? No. When you go to the doctor and no more disease, that means what? Oh, you are finished also? With the disease? No. The disease is finished and life starts. Yeah. So when we leave this world, it's not that everything is finished. Okay, the body is dead, the person is finished. No. The person is light, the soul, alive. And life doesn't come from matter. No. So, when we will leave this body, the soul is waiting now where to go. Back to darkness with the material body, or back to Godhead. Maya Andakar. Comment c'est déjà? Sulyasa Maya Andakar. Where there is light, there is no darkness. C'est le slogan de Back to Godhead magazine. Okay? Yes, Natat Dashalde Surya Nashashamka Napavaka. This word of Krishna, this word of God, our goal, is no need of Surya, Shashi, and Pavaka. Surya, that's easy. Surya, le sun, le soleil. Shashi,
La lune.
non, le lapin. Yeah, Shashi means rabbit.
Ah, yeah.
Huh? Yes, because if you look at the full moon, you can see a rabbit there. Yeah, look at the full moon. The dark spots, they make a design with two things like that. Okay. Shashi is the moon, and Pavaka electricity or light like that. So no need. Everything is self-luminous. You don't have to work to pay your EDF bill, electricity bill. No. Okay. And also, Rasoha Mapsu Kanteya, Prabhashmi Shashi Suryayo. Krishna says, I am the taste of water, I am the light of the sun, I am the light of the moon. So all this light comes from God. No. Some people, some spiritual people, they are attached to the light. And they're not so attached to God. That's Gyani. They want to leave darkness and they want to go to light, Brahman, Brahmajyoti effulgence. But this is not complete because the light is not just like that, it's energy. And energy needs a person to produce it. The light, the sunlight, comes from the sun planet. And the sun planet, this is the sun god. Yes. Yes, there is soul everywhere. There is soul in the air, on the earth, under the earth, in water, and in fire. Nothing can make the soul moistened, burned, cut. It's another nature, superior nature. Bhumi Rapo Nalo Vayu, Kamano Buddhi Vacha, Ankara Bina Prakriti Ashtada. These 8 material, dark, lifeless elements are my energy. So they can be animated by, and he said, and there is another one. Comment ça commence? Apareya Nitasvanyam Jivabhuta Mahabaho. Yet there is another energy which is the living entity. This is your knowledge given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, such extraordinary gift, this spiritual knowledge given by God Himself. People are doubting or rejecting God. Who can see God? Can you show me God? Yeah, maybe God, or maybe not, maybe some light like that. And when God Himself comes and gives he said, I am. No? Matak parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. Everything comes from me, said Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhava matak saram paratate. I am the source of all the world, the material spiritual world. Then, and Arjuna said, oh yes, Param Brahma, you are the supreme Brahman, the source of everything. Then, it's not Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, this is not given by Krishna. It's just the light became manifested in a person like that with material body. They are, so unfortunate because of pride, illusion, like that. They cannot even hear when God mercifully comes to this world of darkness to give us the light of knowledge. Yes. So, illumination of this world emanates from the effulgence Sudarshan, the original vision of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, some people are attached to the light, Jnani, and some are attached to the Paramatma, the yogis. But it takes a lot of time and spiritual purification to see the light of Brahman, Brahmajyoti, or to see the darshan of Paramatma. But Bhagavan, God, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, God, you can see Him immediately. Immediately. Yes. Sarvadharman parityaja, mamekam sharanam braja, tam sarvapapebhyo mokshayishami, mashucha. Immediately, Krishna, as soon as we surrender to Him, yes, Krishna, I am not God, we are not all God, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, therefore I am your servant. I surrender to you, and boom, immediately, Krishna, mokshayishami, I give you moksha. Very quickly. No? Yes, immediately, Prabhupada say and repeat. Immediately, Krishna can do that. Not the mental speculation, intellectual speculation of the Jnani takes a lot. Bhaunam Janmanamante. Many lifetimes, millions of lifetimes, Prabhupada said. It takes, to get moksha through philosophical understanding. What is matter, what is life, what is the soul, what is light, Brahman, like this, a lot of time. And yogis also takes a lot of time. Yoga was a spiritual discipline by which you can get success in another yuga. Yeah, that was the process in Satya Yuga. 100,000 years of lifetime at this time in Satya Yuga. Then you can practice yoga, control the sense and the mind, Very powerful to be able to control the mind by a mechanical process, Hatha Yoga, Pranayama, meditation, Samadhi, wow. But that's Yoga. But in Kali Yuga, by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gives us Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema. He gives us immediately the taste of love, the taste of bhakti, and the practice of bhakti. Immediately, attraction, rati, for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And by this seed of love, bhakti lata, immediately one can understand Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and then mukti, liberation, Brahman. This is nothing, very simple, very insignificant. Mukti Swayam Mukuritanjali Sevatesman. Mukti, said Bilva Mangan Thakur, is just waiting at my door to offer me service. A devotee, Mukti, that's nothing. It's nothing. Why? Because he doesn't want that. He wants just to, okay, Krishna, I belong to you. I am your servant. Please order, I will execute. Whatever you desire. Yes, servant. But people, it's very difficult for a conditioned soul to reach this. Very difficult. We are very conditioned by millions of bodies, one after the other, that I am, I am this body, this belongs to me, this is my life, Very difficult to takes a lot. Bhaunam Janmanamante Ganavam Mam Prapadyante. To reach that Vasudevam Sarvamiti, that ultimately everything and all knowledge comes from Krishna, from God. Vasudeva Sarvamiti, many lifetimes. Sarmahatma Sudurabha. And there is different levels of Mahatma. There's a regular, ordinary Mahatma. Out of millions, Manusyanam Sahasreshu, Kachin, Data. Manusya, Krishna is kind. When I am Vyasasana in front of others, I always blew the verses. And I'm alone, say, oh yeah, I know this one, and I come and boom. Manusyanam Sahasreshu, Kachin, Sidaye. Atatam api sidanam kashinam vititat vata.
You keep us awake, Gopaswami Prabhu.
Huh?
That's what you do. You keep us awake with the shlokas.
Yes, you help me. Out of many millions of people, one try to get out of darkness. Is a Mahatma already. Very rare, those who distinguish between material life and spiritual life, between birth, old age, disease and death, and that's all, that's normal, that's life. And those who want to become immortal, or to revive the immortality of the soul. Very rare, Mahatma. But there is a special Mahatma. Out of many millions of those who understand the difference between body and soul, and between natural life and eternal life, one may have the vision, the understanding of Paramatma. Oh, yeah. Tu t'en vas déjà? Tu t'en vas?
Oui, j'ai servi ça.
Hein?
J'ai servi ça.
Un autre service que le Bhagavata? C'est marqué dans la bibliothèque. You must read Bhagavata. You must listen to Bhagavata. Then, everything else will be, all problems will be reduced, almost nothing. Very easy after. You can manage the whole temple, even New Hairpur, like that, Yes. Even your own life, even your wife, your husband, like that, Because every married man is convinced that this is my life, my family, my dog, my cat, my house, my money. You can't escape. Anybody who got married, immediately, we all know that, It's really difficult. But, okay. Je sais si tu dois y aller, bien sûr, sinon c'est moi qui vais me faire gronder par le président. The illuminating principle of the sun, the moon and fire emanate from Sudarshan. Similarly, illumination by knowledge also comes from Sudarshan. But the real Mahatma, that's, Devi Shagunamayi, Mahatmanastu Mamparta Devim Prakritim Ashrita. The real Mahatma, Krishna, he said, is the one who takes shelter in me, in my Devim Prakriti, my energy. And the energy of Krishna ultimately is Srimati Radharani, Ladini Shakti. That's the energy of giving pleasure to Krishna in pure devotional service. So that's a real Mahatma. Yes. Not those who put the etiquette of Mahatma or spiritual people, and that, but there is nobody above me. That's material life. That's ego. I don't want to have anybody above me to obey or submit to anybody. I do what I want. I am independent. I am God. We are all God. There is no God. Everything is okay. Yatamat tatapat. Just one thing is wrong. There is one supreme person, Krishna, who says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the supreme. You are all my part and parcel. Manaivansho Jivaloke. Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. So these people are all unfortunate, not because of their wrong mentality. Wrong mentality, independent. No. So, okay. And because of this illumination of the Lord, of the Sudarshan, one can distinguish one thing from another, the superior from the inferior. Et oui, en français on dit la nuit,
Les chats sont gris.
tous les chats sont gris. On distingue rien. Et quand le jour se lève,
On y verra plus clair.
on y verra plus. Tu lis le Bhagavatam? Bon. Ou les horaires de train? Hare Krishna. Ah, ça va, c'est pour aller voir son maître spirituel. So, oh Magyan, Timilandasya, Ganangala Shalakaya, Chakshurudmi Ritamina Tasma, Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance in this world. But by the torch of knowledge, my spiritual master has opened my eyes. I offer him my humble obeisances. Yeah, that's all what we can do. Gratefulness. At least obey. Okay, starting today, there is somebody above me. Wow. It took me a few millions of lifetimes to be able to reach that, to accept that there is somebody above me and I will obey practically. Not just, okay, is there someone in the sky? You can stay there, I'm here. No, I don't disturb you, you don't disturb me. No, I obey now. Somebody. So, oh my God, yes. Yes. And the spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, such an extraordinary visionary. He got the direct vision from Sudarshan, from Krishna. And Krishna was dictating Srimad Bhagavatam, and now we are reading directly Krishna's words through the pure vision of the spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. Yes. And he had pure vision. He was not affected, he was transcendental. He is transcendental, Srila Prabhupada. He is not affected by the four defects of conditioned souls. No? Imperfect senses, illusion, tendency to cheat others. No. He is Mam Chayo Avyabhicharina Bhakti Yogina Sevate Sagunan Samatityetan Brahma Muyaya Kalpati. He is Brahman realized, above mistakes, everything. Why? Because Mam Chayo Avyabhicharina, 24 hours Prabhupada is engaged in devotional service. 24 hours. And not only 24 hours, but all his life. I never remember a time when I did not remember Krishna, and we saw him up to the end of his life. Pure consciousness, pure vision, pure preaching. On his deathbed, almost unable to speak, whatever he speaks is completely clear, transcendental. Not affected by being tired, not affected by old age, disease, not affected by death. Such a transcendental personality. Yes. Not ordinary disease, not ordinary death. No, this is all transcendental pastimes. We should not think that, I just repeat what Gargamuni was saying yesterday, I read Sunday, biography of Gargamuni Prabhu. And he was stressing that at the end of his life, his book, epilogue is, many pages. I would like to stress this point to all you Prabhu, that Sri Prabhupada, he was not ordinary person, ordinary spiritual master. He was above defects. And whatever happened to him, illness, that was just to give us opportunity to take care of him, to massage him like that. And you can see when he was about to leave his body, he was completely clear in his consciousness. That's a sign of very special liberated soul, pure devotee of Krishna. Yes. Yes, with, when one has a vision, one can distinguish things from another, superior from inferior. What is superior, inferior? Well, apariyam istatvayam, jivabhuta mahabhao. Spiritual energies, the living beings we are superior to matter. Yes, okay, I am superior to my glasses or to my eyes even. This is extension of my eyes. So I am superior because who is using I am using my eyes, or my eyes are controlling me. They are not controlling me, because if then don't work, I go to the oculist, doctor, and he operates, surgery, cataract, or give me good glasses, and I can see again. So, I am controlling my eyes, and even if I lose my eyes completely, I die, then the soul has a vision, provided it's connected with God. So we want to be connected with God. Huh? We want to see. What a terrible thing to be blind. What a terrible thing to be blind. Dark, black, all your life. You don't even know what it means. Light, forms, variety, colors. This person, that person. Yeah. And this is what happens at the time of death if you are not connected with God, with Krishna. Everything becomes dark. You lose your eyes and you don't see anything. Or by Yamaraj mercy, you can see some strange people coming to you in the dark. But if we are practicing Krishna consciousness, yes, if we are practicing being a servant of the Supreme Light of Krishna, Brahmajyoti is a light emanating from the transcendental form of Krishna, Brahmanoi Pratishtaham, then Krishna will, not only give us continuous vision of light, even when we, at the time of leaving the body, we will still see, or at least we will be seen by Krishna. That's maybe even better. But some others there will be light, and then he will take us to the world of light. Yeah. So superior and inferior. It's not easy to distinguish at the beginning. We are learning that. We are learning to distinguish between material activity and spiritual activity. We have to learn. Material activity means bodily identification, material identification. If I think most of times that I am a man, or I am a human being, or I am this or that, Christian, Hindu, like that, then what do you mean? Then that means my activity, my duty in life is the duty of a French, duty of a man, duty of this, of a cat, of a Hindu, a Christian, like that. No. Then you are out of light. All this is temporary, dark. So, yes, what I am, Jivara Swarup Nitya Krishna Das. Yeah. Lord Chaitanya, immediately, he gave us light. Immediately. He gave us his knowledge, he gave us his bhakti, by which we can understand, Krishna Nityadas. I am the servant of Krishna. Yes. And as soon as we understand and surrender to that, I am the servant of Lord Krishna, immediately we are freed, mukti, from darkness, from not distinguishing good, bad, superior, inferior. What a pitiful condition. No. try to do good to somebody, but actually we did bad to this person. It was better for him to, my idea about good was not the right idea. An example? Some example? Trying to do good, and the end was, huh?
Mother, she was so angry with her son because he gave.
Who?
The mother was angry with her son because he gave some food to the brother, and the brother was very sick.
Oh yeah. Somebody is sick, and the doctor cures him. Like, okay, for a few days you just okay, and one who has no knowledge, no distinguish sickness and health, say, oh no, that reminds me something.
Il y a cette histoire du papillon qui veut sortir de la chrysalide.
Oui.
Et si on l'aide, il ne peut plus voler.
Oui, c'est ça.
Ça, c'est un bon.
Oui, voilà. Yeah. This is very painful, ignorance. No discrimination. And you are a little good, you want to do good, and
On ne sait pas ce qui est bon
Yeah.
et ce qui n'est pas.
yeah. You are a volunteer in Mahaprabhu, and it's a Kadashi, and you see a poor devotee, nobody to eat, nothing to eat today, he's fasting, he looks sad. No, he doesn't look sad. And, please take, I got something for you, I got a little piece of pizza. No, yes, take, okay. Bad. Break a Kadashi. Not good. Okay, that was maybe not the best example. Because the volunteers are very nice. It was just, innocent ignorance, which is not a sin. A little sin, T'as des commentaires, Ratinandan, après avoir bien écouté la classe de Bhagavatam?
C'était très intéressant.
Merci.
Beaucoup de versets.
Ah, voilà. Tu veux nous en donner un peut-être en rapport avec ça, la lumière, le discernement?
Peut-être demain.
Ok, d'accord, merci. Je te tiens, je me rappelle. Ok, on continue, on finit avec le commentaire.
I have a.
Yes.
It seems like when you become enlightened in Krishna consciousness, then you become enlightened in your material duty as well.
Yes. Ah, c'est pour ça que je ne voyais pas, il n'y a pas de verre. Je me disais bien qu'elles étaient bizarres ces lunettes.
You read half of the verse.
Yeah, when we become enlightened in Krishna consciousness, we are also enlightened in our material duties. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, why? Because it is no more material duties.
No, but I mean
No,
the duty
of
of a
course,
man, the duty of a woman,
Yes,
the duty of
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good point.
Because I thought about it, people are in double Maya.
Double Maya.
They don't know that they're servant of Krishna,
Yeah,
but they don't even know their material nature,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. So they cannot understand neither the superior duty nor the inferior duty. Yeah, that's a good point. And it's nice, by Krishna consciousness, slowly, gradually, we can see we improve our behavior in the material world. That's the point Prabhupada said actually, he said also. We'll read that after. Yeah, we improve our, because material duties, it's a lot about relationships and duties toward others like that. In Vedic civilization or sociology, the rights of the persons, of the people, is obtained by the duty of others. You don't claim, this is my right. No, You claim, I'm doing my duty. Therefore, why I don't have the rights? That means somebody is not doing his duty toward me. So that's a principle in Vedic society. Like the Brahmanas came to the palace of King Yudhishthir. Hey, what's going on? My newly born baby just died. This is not according to the laws of nature. That means I did my duty, I am a Brahmana. That means that's the fault of the king. Yes. And he took it seriously. Arjuna said, okay, I will correct that, otherwise I drink burning deep. And he did it. So, yes, discrimination between superior and inferior, and in this way we can do both nicely. And then, as Prabhupada said, especially in the pastime of Lord Ramachandra previously, then even we can establish Vaikuntha even in this world. Yes. Even in this imperfect life, still we will, minimize the problem of eating, sleeping, mating and defending, because there is problem in this eating, sleeping, mating and defending. But we will minimize them, and more than that, we will see them as inferior, subordinate to the superior duty, and then everything is blissful. More and more. Allez, on va pas dire everything is blissful, but less and less distressful and more blissful. Yes. And you finish ecstasy, you die. Death becomes at least the last part of life is the most exciting. Not just you're young and no, most exciting, because the soul works more and more. And whatever the inferior duty, oh yes, I was a perfect gentleman, I was a perfect man, perfect woman, perfect professional, this and that. Okay, but if you don't cultivate properly the spiritual duty, then when you get old, you are like everybody. You are lying in a bed at the hospital. Nobody knows if you were the CIO, PDG of a big company, or if you are just a sweeper in the street. You are the same. You have, some thing in between your legs. You cannot pass water, nothing. And some unknown person comes. Okay, quick, finish eating. I have a million other old guys to take care of. Everybody's the same. Yes, but if you have cultivated properly, gradually, krama, spiritual life, good sadhaka in association with devotees, then, it's different. Yeah, you see, and all people like Srila Prabhupada, so much wealth of knowledge, so much wealth of personality, sometimes very serious in his mission, sometimes very relaxed, in Krishna, under Krishna's protection, sometimes so ecstatic, telling Krishna's story, Krishna like that. Yeah, full. So to finish, alors il faut que je ferme un œil. Generally, just after having said that with spiritual illumination from Sudarshan, one can distinguish superior from inferior, Prabhupada said, generally people accept a powerful yogi like Gopaswami as wonderfully superior. But if such a person is chased by the Sudarshan chakra, we can see his real identity and understand how inferior he is because of his dealing with devotees.
Because of this?
Of his dealings, of his way of acting with devotees, with servants of Krishna. That's in one sentence he puts many things, Srila Prabhupada. General people accept a powerful yogi like Gopaswami as wonderfully superior. Yeah, somebody who is powerful, that's one opulence, power, very nice opulence. One who is powerful, he's superior, Who is powerful? Putin.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hein?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Ok.
Johnny Hallyday.
Johnny Hallyday. Okay. Voilà.
He's dead.
Okay. But all this power, boom.
Oh my God.
They are not wonderfully powerful. They are pitifully wonderful. Pitifully, pitoyablement puissant, pitoyable.
Parce que Gopaswami, lui, il était quand même.
J'ai été impressionné, c'est comme beaucoup de personnes, hein, par la wonderful beauty de Brigitte Bardot, la pauvre. C'était pas une beauté wonderful, c'était une beauté pitoyable. Pitoyable. La puissance, le Cassius Clay, le pauvre, pitoyable. Ouais. Donc, mais en général, on est impressionné, we are very impressioned by powerful. And who is more powerful in this world than a yogi? Nobody. Nobody. Non, bah, après, excuse-moi. Yes, yogi is the most powerful, materially speaking. He can control matter. That's his goal. He wants to control matter to escape matter. You know, and then he becomes caught by his power. You know, he can manipulate matter in a very mystic powers. You know, and and he forgot the goal. You know, and boom. So very powerful. Gopaswami. Everybody was, you know, impressed, afraid. Not Maharaja Barish, not afraid. Savez, Mana Krishna, Padaravindayo. You know, always thinking of Krishna. Then everybody is the same. Everybody is a servant of Krishna. Whatever you do, that's only under the sanction of my Lord. So, Hare Krishna, we are all servants of God, Krishna. So, wonderfully superior. But if such a person is chased by the Sudarshan chakra, why somebody can be chased by the Sudarshan chakra? Not like Subal, Madhu Mangal, etc. You know, Krishna chased them after, you know, you stole my picnic, and after the other way, you know, the coward boy, he chased after Krishna. No, this is chasing to serve, you know, to give pleasure. Yes. No, he is chasing to chastise. Which is also, we had a class also recently, that we have to see the compassionate, well-wishing side of the Lord always. And somebody asked, how can we see also that when the look of the Lord is fearful, how can we see that it is also same, compassionate, well-wishing, like that? Yeah, that's, we understand. But okay, so yeah. Slide. 1 minute more. One can see his real identity, understand how inferior he is because of his dealings with devotees. Yes. So when he is punished, admonished, reprimanded, grondé par le Seigneur, par l'intermédiaire de la nature matérielle par exemple, ou par le Sudarshan Chakra, certains qui sont privilégiés, mais il vaut mieux pas. Alors à ce moment-là, one can see his real identity.
Il va se montrer, quoi.
When Parikshit Maharaj was chased by the Takshaka serpent, you know, he's coming, I know, 7 days, 6 days, 1 day, Takshvinu, you know, Srimad Bhagavatam. I don't move, no. So we can see the real identity of Parikshit Maharaj. You know. But who is like Parikshit Maharaj? Death is coming, and you don't, you know, your minds remain fixed on Krishna. That's strong. And we saw already many devotees in this movement were so strong facing death. No, mind not agitated, my not brother, I forgot his name now. Okay, we go. I went to see him in Vrindavan, and he was a funny character, not easy, en Sankirtan. Prabhu, comment il t'appelle? Okay. And, he disappeared more or less. So anyway, I found him 30 or 40 years later in Vrindavan hospice, dying of cancer.
Pinky Pen?
Huh?
Pinky Pen? Indradana Maharaj tells the story.
Oh yeah, Pinky Pen, yeah. Yeah, this one, yeah. And he was on his deathbed, hey, Gopal, hey, Hare Krishna. And, okay, and no more. He was a strange character, but he was devotee. He was fixed. Prabhu, Krishna wants some mango now. Come on, it's not time. No, Krishna wants a mango. He was a devotee, I remember.
This was on his deathbed, huh?
No. That was on Sankirtan, you got to go. And I want a mango. Krishna wants a mango. The character, but he was a devotee. Sometimes a devotee he is very fixed up in his surrender to God, to Krishna. But he has his material character still around. But this will go. And for him it went. And he told me, oh, great, take Chaitanya Charitamrita and read to me. He was about to die. He had big burns here, remember? So anyway, yes, many devotees are already past the test, remaining strong, being chased by death. Mukti Mukuritanjali Svatesmin. And Dhruva Maharaj, he used death as a stepping stone to climb the aircraft to Vaikuntha. Prabhupada said, anyway, he said, within or without this bunch of bones, I will do the same. Serving Krishna within, serving Krishna without, no change. So no fear of death. We have to work on that. Yes, but we are working. Sadhana is very good for that because it's a vow, it's a regularity, and some days you are enthusiastic or you are happy. Some days you are not enthusiastic. You're even fearful or whatever. Oh, the day is coming again, and we have to do all these things. But you keep it regular, and then you reach above Machas Pashastu duality. You are transcendental. You are in eternity. Eternally, I will chant Hare Krishna. Which taste, without taste, which taste, with a little taste, which taste, in ecstasy.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the way.
Eh?
This is the way.
Yes, this is the way. It's nice. Never ending and always increasing. Anandamaya Vyasa. Yes, that's so very sad. Okay. But the cause of being chased in the wrong way, he revealed his real identity. He is afraid of bad things. We are not afraid. Like Queen Kunti, please Krishna, send me bad things, Send me difficulties. She's really no fear. Oh, what a lady. No fear. We can see her real identity. Krishna bowed down to her. She is her aunt, Queen Kunti. So Krishna comes and he bowed down to touch her feet. But what is her real identity? She's fully surrendered to Krishna, and therefore no fear. Krishna, you can, please send me, difficulties, and I know you will. And we can understand not only real identity, but how inferior he is, okay, because of his dealings with devotees. Wow, Prabhupada puts it, boom, no escape. Because we are not inferior now, we are superior, we are practicing devotees. But the next ladder above duality is our dealings with devotees. Whew, that's a difficult one. Well, it's not difficult for when there is a nice kirtan or a nice feast, but we all know what it is. It's not easy, because we are living for millions of lifetimes. Millions of lifetimes we have been living alone. That means everybody is centered on me.
Ah, you?
So I am alone. I am the best, I am alone, this is mine, I am this, I am that, and therefore everybody should, understand that I am right. Everybody should agree with me. Nobody is superior to me. Who dares to tell me what to do? No, I don't obey anybody. I obey just my mind, which is God. My mind is God. Perfect. So we are being alone for millions of lifetimes. Yes, alone. Stupid, pitifully alone. And when we come to the light of knowledge, light of the soul, light of God, then, we understand that first, I am not alone, I am depending upon the Supreme, Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, God. And second, there is many other enlightened persons who also are trying gradually to obey, to surrender to the perfect knowledge, perfect person all day long, every day, all their life. And sometimes good, sometimes not so good, like that. So dealing with devotees, this is a very good exercise. After, everything is God's mercy. For me, I accept everything. Let's see. Now you're going to live with other people like you. And this is wonderful. Because if we don't learn to deal, if we learn to deal in the material life, it is very difficult with others. Very difficult. Because they either we are on ego and two egos, or we are nice, but they don't want to see that we are nice, and it's all very difficult. Very difficult, very painful, very disappointing. At the end, you become you don't believe in anything, just retire and play mots croisés. Such a waste of exciting life. Mm-hmm. So with devotees, Prabhupada says, because of bad dealings with devotees, then when the tests come of fear, any type of fear or problem, then we are afraid. Mm-hmm. And if we have good dealings with servants of God, that means, what is good dealings? It means Tinadapi Sunichena, being always humble, tolerant, respectful, not being respectful so that I can be respected. No, not expecting respect, just being happy to be a little servant of the servant, like that. Anyway, that's the ideal. I'm supposed to speak the ideal. So, yes, when we learn to deal with persons who are in light, in knowledge that we are not masters, we are servants, and we are obeying the dictation of
Maya.
Yes, good. Yes, no, yeah, because I was making a face, Maya. But if I say, no, we are not alone, because we are obeying the dictation of
Krishna.
Yeah. Then it's wonderful. Yes. So we are with people who are trying to obey the dictation of the Lord. He said, Devi, Mad Manastumam Parta, Devi Prakriti Ashita. Once you say, oh my Lord, I am not God, you are above me, you control everything, I am your servant, please accept me, Hare Krishna. Then we are not under the dictation of Maya. Krishna says, when you surrender to Krishna, you don't have to surrender to Maya. That's a good choice. But surrender we have to, somehow or other. We have to surrender to birth, we did not choose. We have to surrender to disease, no, we cannot avoid. We also have to surrender to old age, nobody can stop time. And we have to surrender to death. Everybody dies. And we have to surrender to so many different problems, one after the other. This is the ecstasy of material life. Solving a problem. Yes. Wow. I solved this problem, and boom, 10 other new problems coming. Yes. So either we surrender to unending solving material problems, or we surrender to unending blissful life of serving God, the Supreme Personality of the universe of light, Godhead. Ok, it's time, hein? Ah oui, en plus, il faut briser le jeûne. J'étais emporté, mais attends, je ne pensais qu'à ça depuis 24 heures. Quand est-ce que je vais manger? Allez, bon, excusez-moi. Shrimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai.
Jai. Anchaka. Taru.